Good morning, guys. How are we doing? Today is the 24th of June 2021 and our garden is full of baby ladybirds, which is great, but it's also full of greenfly, and I can't treat the greenfly because then it'll kill the ladybirds or they'll go away. So my fig tree is suffering a little bit at the moment. Not quite sure what to do about that, to be honest. Is that rain? Did I just get rained on? What the hell, man? Seriously. So we've made a couple of little decisions over the last couple of days. I've got doctor's appointments starting today. I've been waiting to see the rheumatologist for 3.5 years. Finally got my appointment today. And they didn't even know that I'd been waiting to see them until they rang me up for a survey after doing a fibromyalgia course, information day thing. And my previous doctor had been supposed to send them a referral and hadn't. So the nurse actually sent one because I'd been waiting for so long. So I finally got my appointment for today. I've got to go and do that. And I'm finally getting in to see my doctor on Friday. There's a couple of reasons for this. There are a couple of reasons for this. One, my back is being very naughty at the moment. I'm 5'6", Tanny is 5'5". At the moment my eye height is his mouth, so I have lost about 3 or 4 inches in height in the last week, which means that my back is collapsing again, which is not great. Doesn't stop me from doing things. It is what it is, but it does explain why certain things have been the way they are and why it's taking me so long to do things. My legs are starting to shake when I stand for too long and stuff like that, so it is what it is. Also, the last week I have experienced some weirdness in my chest, which has only occurred since I stopped smoking. So when the so I'm gonna see about that, see what's going on there. I've been finding the medical system up here in York absolutely unuser friendly. It's not patient friendly at all. If anything, it makes it so hard for patients that you don't want to go. And I'm the sort of person who doesn't go unless I absolutely have to anyway. Ooh, shit. Holy bejesus. A whole bag of bloody pots just fell over in front of me. It scared me to death. Okay. We do get some spooky stuff going on here, but that was just like, that's been sitting there for weeks, so the fact that it actually moved, it could have been because my elbow's on the table and was shuddering it, so that could be it. That's fine. I'm gonna go with that. That'd be good. Yeah, so I'm gonna see to that. But yeah, I do find the system here very not user-friendly. I don't like this whole clinic with a K booking in system. I think it's horrific, and for those of us who find that kind of thing incredibly invasive and difficult, especially when they don't have what you're wanting to talk to the doctor about on there, it makes it even more difficult. And then you ring up the surgery on a blind panic. It took me nearly an hour to get through to the surgery yesterday, waiting in queue to talk to a person. And then she said, oh well, we don't do bookings for appointments on the phone anymore. And I said, well, I can't use your website. And she's like, oh, okay, well, I can fill it in for you. And I said, I don't really want my information on the internet, thanks. And she's like, well, I have to fill in something. And I said, that's the issue. I left this is one of the reasons that I left the previous doctor's surgery, is because they were using the system. I'm really not happy about the fact that it's taken me 4 text messages, 2 phone calls, 3 phone calls, 2 separate doctors calling me to be able to actually get in and see my doctor, who I was told that I ring up, I mention her name, I get an appointment to see her. Not that I have to jump through hoops and do all sorts of whatever they call triage to be able to get an appointment to see the doctor that I have requested to see, or I've been told this is the doctor that you need to see. I ended up having a mini meltdown on the phone to the doctor who rang yesterday, because they were giving me all sorts of kinds of information, talking to me like a 4-year-old, like I haven't lived with this since 2012. And I said, look, at the end of the day, I just need to talk to my doctor. I said, and I went on a rant. I said, you know, I'm autistic, I have ADHD, I have, you know, PTSD. I don't need any of your shit. I know what I'm doing. I'm not an idiot. I just need to talk to my doctor. Okay, he said, I'll make you an appointment for Friday. How's that? And I went, thank you. But it shouldn't take me to have a meltdown, and a proper meltdown, to get an appointment to see the doctor. I understand that things have been difficult. I'm not an idiot, but I think the new system is inhumane, and it's dehumanizing, and it needs to stop. And doctor surgeries need to look at themselves and go, actually, we need to know our patients here, rather than keep phoning them all the time and expecting to be able to diagnose them over the phone. And because it's not possible, you can't do that. I don't care who you are, I don't care how clever you are, but unless you know your patient and you've known them for many years, you won't have a clue what's going on with them. Even then, you won't have a clue what's going on with them if you're over the phone. You can't see them, you can't examine them, you're going off some information. I'm starting to lose faith, actually, to be honest, that I will actually find a doctor in a doctor's surgery that actually deals with its patients and not a computer or a phone. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I've had my rant for this morning. Yay, ladybugs. Okay. Anyway, guys, have a really, really awesome one. I love you heaps. Blessings. Bye.